Hello guys, welcome to the latest episode of Big Trip, and today I am at Aberdeen, where today here you'll be seeing services from ScotRail and LNER. Now, you may also later on, actually, sorry, ignore me, it will be ScotRail, LNER and CrossCountry. I will also be filming their arrival from Plymouth and hopefully the subsequent departure back over to Edinburgh, departing. Now, I was going to add the Aberdeen Penzance departure, so the 0820, but the train I need to get tomorrow morning is 2 minutes after it leaves, so I kind of can't do that. So I'm going to try and do the next best thing and get the Voyager coming in and get it going back to Edinburgh in the evening. So I'll probably pop back here in the evening and get that done. So the video will end once I get that one coming in, etc. Anyway, so enough of that. Today here at Aberdeen, as I say, ScotRail and LNER will be the main focus in the daylight. Then in the evening you'll see maybe another LNER and CrossCountry. So the only reason I say that is because I am actually staying here in Aberdeen for tonight. I've got a hotel booked, and it's actually a really funny story, hence why Stonehaven isn't happening. So you may have noticed that at Dundee I said that Stonehaven was the next station. Aberdeen is now the next station because Aberdeen was actually going to follow Stonehaven. But basically what's happened is, well, I was an idiot and decided to get off at Stonehaven without my suitcase. Yes, because obviously I was moving from where I was staying to Aberdeen to get into the hotel. And I forgot my suitcase. Now, very, very, very luckily, I got to Aberdeen, I spoke to the staff and they actually had it. It was the only suitcase that was handed in. And it was very obvious when I described it to them what it was, and they had it safe. So I've now got it back and it's in my hotel room. I've not brought it with me. That would be a stupid thing to do. Don't need to do that till tomorrow. Yeah, I'm only staying here tonight. So, and then I was actually going to carry on with Stonehaven and go back on the 1602 Edinburgh service and then carry on. But then I left my phone in my hotel room, which I don't know why, I'm just having a bit of a moment today, but I'm okay now, I've got it all sorted. So I decided just to cancel Stonehaven and do it next time I'm up here, which there will be a next time obviously, but I'll do it next time I'm here. I'll make sure there's no suitcase with me as well. Yeah, so without further ado then, if you do just check out some updates on trips and posts, please do check out my Facebook group, the link's in the description. So let's see what's on offer here, shall we? Let's get started here at Aberdeen. Enjoy the video, which will hopefully go well. It will be fine, I'm sure. Okay, departing now is going to be the 1630 ScotRail service to Glasgow Queen Street, 43163 and 43177. It's a lovely little two-tone from the driver as well, and a very nice wave and a smile. It's very friendly. So, speaking of Aberdeen actually, let me tell you a funny story, and I bet this person's actually watching and probably knows what's coming. But basically, yesterday I was travelling on the train from Perth, and I decided, oh, let's buy a hot chocolate. Turns out that the trolley lady who was working the trolley knew my channel and said, "You're KTV, aren't you?" Which actually is kind of still sinking in a little bit, because it's not often that I just go around and then get recognised like that. So thanks for making my day, because that really did. That doesn't happen too often, but I suppose with 5k subs approaching, I don't know how likely it's going to happen. I mean, am I going to need security? No, I'm joking. I don't think of myself like that. It's nice to know that people notice and recognise though. But thank you for that. It was great. Lovely little story though for you. Let's carry on. Okay, approaching in now is going to be a ScotRail service terminating in from Montrose, which is 158705. That's coming in over here on the far platform. Oh no, it's going in over there. Okay. Right. So in comes this one from Montrose. I thought I'd also confirm, by the way, guys, that the train you saw right at the beginning of the video, speaking of 158s, was 158729. That was formed in the 1619 ScotRail service to Dice. But I just wanted to let you know that that was what it was doing. That one has a very short calling pattern as well. It's Dice. That's it. Let's carry on anyway. There's 158705. That's terminating from Montrose. Okay, next train to depart is going to be 158721 on the 1639 ScotRail service to Stonehaven, calling at Portleven and Stonehaven. Why do 158s for ScotRail sound the best? I said this the other day, but they still are. They all sound different, which is good though. They're all in the Cummins engines. Oh, there it goes again. Yeah, as I was saying, it smells of fish here. As I was saying, this, well, the 158s just sound so different. Each unit just has its own sort of thing to it that makes it, I don't know. Yeah, each one has its own unique spin to it. I don't know. Maybe it's just me, but I just noticed that from some of the 158s anyway. Okay, approaching in now is going to be a terminating ScotRail service from Dice. I think this might be 158729 coming back. It wouldn't surprise me. Yes, it is. 158729 coming back. It's up next to 158739 there. There's that one. Just to give you guys another summary, I'm now on platform 7N, which N stands for north because you go further north from here. You got 158729 now, which obviously terminated in from Dice. 158739 is on the rear of it, and on the front is 158719. So in theory, you've got 719, 729, and on the rear of this one, 739. So 749, anyone? Doubt it. Okay, on its departure now is going to be the 1655 ScotRail service, starting here at Aberdeen to Inverurie. It's calling it Dice and Inverurie. It's only going an extra stop, but this train is absolutely packed. It's 158719 and 158739. It is a peak time service and it must be a very well served town. I think both of them are. I don't even know if the towns or villages, but I know Aberdeen's a city. there it goes, calling it Dyson Inverurie. And there's 158729 doing nothing. So just to confirm for you guys, the next departure on platform 7N isn't like for another hour or so, but I'm not going to film over on platform 7N now because for the benefit of the gate line staff and whatever, I don't want to keep asking them to go in and out, because this station actually requires you to leave, get through the barrier to then walk up the stairs to go over to platform 7N. It's just a bit of a pain, so I'm going to avoid doing that and just stay on this part of the station. But this part's got the most stuff on it anyway, but I asked to come through and they said it was fine, but I don't want to keep pestering them. I don't like doing that, so I'll stay on this part, film my shot of platform 7N, so it's alright, I'm not too bothered now, but I'll get the rest on here. Okay, next train to arrive is the terminating LNER service from London King's Cross. The front of it is 43312. There's that one. We'll see that one head off in a bit. It's going to Aberdeen Clayhills shortly. Okay, arriving in now is going to be the 1724 ScotRail service from Glasgow Queen Street to Inverness. This one is the once a day service which comes via Aberdeen. Most of them don't go this way. It's 174.20. It's the debranded one. So there's that one, arriving in. Right, on this departure now is going to be the 1715 ScotRail service to Edinburgh, which is 170.48. That was a nice little wave from the driver as the train went out as well, heading to Edinburgh. Next stop from that one is Stonehaven, and I don't believe it is Arbroath, Dundee, Lucas and Haymarket in Edinburgh, but it could be a stop at that one. Normally that's the pattern though. Okay, departing out now is going to be the terminating LNER service going to Aberdeen Clayhills. 43312 is the rear of it. I didn't get the front, but I'll try and get the front when it comes back. As it stands at the moment, what it's going to do, you will see it. It will basically pull out, which it's done, head out over there, and then it will be reversing into there, which is Aberdeen Clayhills. That's like the little siding, if you like, for LNER to use. They usually use it for stabling 2 of their HSTs overnight, and they send them both off in the morning. But also what they do is, for any services that are returning up north today, which that one's doing, then they'll reverse in and bring it back out. That one's doing the 1818 service to Leeds a bit later, and it doesn't get into Leeds until I think just before 1 AM. It's a very, very late night service after it goes past Edinburgh. So yeah, that's that service there, but it will be reversing out and we'll see it come back in as well. So okay, departing now. Departing over there is a 1724 to Inverness. Also departing is a 1725 ScotRail service from Inverurie to Montrose. Or Montrose, I think that's how we say it. 158703. There goes that one that's heading to Montrose. Right, approaching in now is that 158 coming in from Stonehaven on an ECS. 158721. That's going on the far platform 7N, that one. Right guys, so there you can see the LNER service that's gone into Aberdeen Clayhills down there. Like I said, it had done. But it's not staying long, it's literally there for about 15 minutes and then it's going right back again. To then come in for about 6 o'clock to then get people boarding for the Leeds service. But yeah, quite surprised at that, to be honest, because to be fair though, I suppose it's to make room for anything else that needs to come in, but still, it's not long to wait. But I suppose you can't really do much else, can you? Okay, arriving in now is a terminating ScotRail service from Montrose, is 158717. There's that one arriving. Okay, departing out now is the 1739 ScotRail service to Glasgow Queen Street, 17471. Another lovely wave from the driver, that one as well. They're really, really friendly over here. So that service there is calling at Stonehaven, Montrose, Arbroath, Dundee, Perth, Stirling and Glasgow Queen Street. So there goes that one. And just popping up down here is a terminating ScotRail service from Inverurie, which is 158701.
ScotRail service to Stonehaven will depart from platform 6 South End, pulling up from Devon and Stonehaven. That's platform 6 South End for the E202 ScotRail service to Stonehaven.
Oh, and also going out is 158717. That's doing an ECS now, I know that one is. Got nobody on it. Right, just to confirm, sorry, that train is actually the 1802 ScotRail service from Inverness to Stonehaven. So that one came from Inverness, and from the Aberdeen to Inverness line, and is going to Stonehaven. That was my mistake. It's 158701 from Inverness to Stonehaven, 1802. It's waiting here for 18 minutes, which is quite a long time. Okay, so hiding away down there, looks like we have a 66, a DRS one, 66434. It's turning around over there, but it's not actually coming into the station, but it is waiting outside there. So I just spotted that. Okay, the final now is 158705 with a 1750 ScotRail service to Montrose. And news for you all, the LNER HST is on the move again. As the 158 makes its way out as well. And the 66 is still there. You know, it's 43312 at the front, but I do not know it's at the rear. I'm going to find out. There it is anyway. You'll see that come around shortly. Okay, arriving now, got a terminating ScotRail service from Edinburgh, which is 17403. There's that one coming in from Edinburgh, and that one will now terminate here. The LNER HST has done a mysterious disappearing act. I'm kidding, I'll be around in a minute. I'm going to try and walk up actually, but we've also got another train coming out very shortly, so which is that 158 to Stonehaven from Inverness. We'll get that one out, leaving soon. Okay, approaching now is the LNER service terminating from the Clayhills, Aberdeen Clayhills. The Clayhills sounds like a really bad band. Sorry if anyone's called that. Yeah, here comes 43312 again. That was a very intense Mark III. Right, let's try and waltz up and see what the power car is. It is 43. I think it's 320. Yes, it is 43 320. There we go, got it. Happy days. Well, okay then, there goes 158701 departing with the 1802 ScotRail service from Inverness to Stonehaven, which calls at Port Leven and Stonehaven, and it's a massive two-tone as well from the 158. I'm going to round off the video obviously with the 1818 to Leeds leaving, but I will hopefully be back later on to get the cross-country arrive. But when the 1818 to Leeds arrives, listen out to what I say about the calling points, because I'll go into depth about how late it actually runs, but bear with me on that. Okay, next train to depart, and shortly the last one to depart in this video will be, for now anyway, will be the 1818 LNER service starting here at Aberdeen to Leeds, and I'm going to go through when it goes the calling points and give you an idea about how long it actually is taking to get to Leeds and how late it is. You guys may know, but let's see it go out first. is 43312 at the rear, as you know. And that one's heading out over to Leeds, starting here at Aberdeen. I'm going to try and get out the calling points as well. I did have them. Bear with me. Oh, I should have them now. Hang on. There we go. Right. So, I'll zoom out quickly. Put this in my pocket and grab my phone out this way. Be easier. There we go. Right. So the train calls at Stonehaven first, arriving at 18:34. Montrose 18:57. Arbroath 19:13. Dundee 19:31, Lucas 19:45, Kirkcaldy 20:09, Inverkeithing 20:25, Haymarket 20:44, Edinburgh 20:50, then waits 10 minutes and departs at 2100, Dunbar 21:21, Berwick-upon-Tweed 21:46, Alnmouth 22:08, Morpeth 22:25, Newcastle 22:42, departing at 22:45, Durham 22:57, Darlington 23:18, Northallerton 23:46, because it departs at 23:20, 23:46 arrival, leaving at 23:49, York 00:13, so that's 13 minutes past midnight, and then Leeds 00:43, ironically. And now arriving on the chat is a terminating ScotRail service from Glasgow Queen Street, I'm led to believe. Yes, it is. Yes, Glasgow Queen Street. 17417. So as that one comes in, that's going to be me done at Aberdeen for a little while. I'm going to go back to my hotel, as I am staying here tonight. So I'm going to go back to my hotel. I'm going to go get some food because I am starving. And then I'll be back at about 8:30. Ignore that noise. Back around 8:30. And then I will film the cross-country arrive, and then I'll finish up. So see you then. Okay, arriving in now is the said cross-country service terminating in from Plymouth, the 0925 off of Plymouth. And it is a 4-car, it is 220 James Bond. In other words, 220-007, terminating in on platform 3, I think, at Aberdeen. And that is 220-007, that's terminating in from Aberdeen. So guys, I want to thank you all for watching this video from Aberdeen, as that's the last train of the video. So if you have liked what you've seen here at Aberdeen, then please do like and subscribe. Please do leave any comments, because we'll get back to them as and when I can, and any recommendations are welcome. So please do leave those in the comments. This station has been absolutely brilliant. As always, this is my third visit. I can't believe I'm saying I've been here 3 times, but my third visit up to Aberdeen, and this one has undoubtedly been the best. It's just been 158 after 158, loads of 170s. Nice to see the ScotRail HSTs and the LNER service as well, and the cross-country service. The staff, I've got to give a lovely little shout out to, even though they probably won't see this, but they're very, very friendly, and they were very welcoming to me, just asking if I could go in and get a picture of the Voyager. Just then they were like, yeah, if you want to do that, go in. They were really nice and helpful, and I think they've seen me already. They probably had enough of me by now, but yeah, absolutely no problem, no issues with this day. I haven't really got a quarrel with any station I've really filmed in Scotland this time around. Every single one's been absolutely brilliant, barring Stonehaven, but we know that's not exactly the station's fault, that was my fault. But The rest of them have been absolutely perfect. None have been bad. So guys, so Aberdeen's done. There's one station left, and that is Inverness. That's being filmed next. So, thank you for watching this video from Aberdeen. I'm going to leave you with question of the video for Aberdeen. Now, the question of the video is, and this is a very interesting one for you guys, what is the only train operating company I've not filmed? If you can name that, I won't tell you anything else, but what is the only train operating company that I have not filmed? There's one I haven't filmed. Answers in the comments. So thanks for watching this video from Aberdeen, guys, and I will see you at Inverness. Hopefully at Inverness. Thanks for watching. See you then. Hopefully. Goodbye.